Hey guys, it's Michael from Foundation Fitness. I want to show you a foam rolling activity today to help with some flexibility and mobility in the hip complex. Many of us have been sitting for most of the day. We do that at work, we do that at school, and now that we are working from home and having school from home, we tend to sit even more. And when you sit, what happens is you shorten this hip flexor muscle, or this hip flexor complex. It's more than just one muscle. But as you're in a seated position all day, this tends to get very tight, very short. When that happens, it starts to pull your hips down, and you have what you call an anterior tilt to your hips. When that happens, it puts some stress on your lower back, and it can even make your hamstrings feel very tight because they tend to get lengthened and stiffen up to try to pull them back into a normal position because the hips are so anteriorly tilted. So one way to fix this is with a foam rolling activity for the front of the hip. So the way we set this exercise up is we're going to lie the foam roll on the floor, and then we're going to lie face down on the foam roll. The muscles we're going to work or try to loosen up by doing this activity are the front, the iliopsoas muscle. There's actually two muscles, iliacus and the psoas. And also we're going to roll out to the side a little bit to try to get this TFL muscle, as well as they all tend to get tight when we're seated. So, foam roll is down. We are lying with our hip right on the foam roll, and we're just going to move a very, very little bit. This isn't a very big area. You don't have to move very far from your head to your feet. It's a small motion. The more important motion, in my opinion, is rotating inside and outside, because you want to make sure that you're finding the tight spots and the knocks on the hip complex, and that is from side to side, here to here. When this is tight, things tend to get stretched back here. So your glutes may be weak as this is tight, and you have that anterior tilt. So you want to try to loosen this up with a foam roll activity or a static stretch, and then strengthen the glutes with something like single leg balance with a stiff leg to try to work that and even that hip complex and your pelvis out. Give this one a try at home. It'll help with your hip flexibility. It will help if you have any back pain or tightness in your hamstrings, or you feel like you have tightness in your hamstrings. Loosening this up will definitely make a difference for the back side as well. Give it a try. See you guys soon.